Welcome to SysCloud. In this video, I will give you a walkthrough of our application. Let's get started. Our services include backup, safety, security and compliance, and encryption. Once you install the SysCloud app and submit your contact information and preferences, you can choose any one of the 3 services we offer from the Get Started page. Let's start with a demo of our backup service. SysCloud can back up G Suite and Microsoft 365 apps. Under G Suite, we back up Gmail, Google Drive, including Shared Drive, Contacts, Calendar, and Sites. In Microsoft 365, we back up Outlook, OneDrive, People, Calendar, Team Sites, and SharePoint sites. Once you have configured your backup for either G Suite or Microsoft 365, you can see a comprehensive dashboard where you can find backup usage stats, health status of your backup archives, and restore or export jobs, any errors that require your attention, presence of ransomware threats in your backup archives, and an activity log of administrators and users. Dashboard view is also available for individual users. Just search for the username in the search box on the top to view the backup dashboard associated with the user in the domain. Once you have run the backup job for users in your domain, you can navigate directly from the top menu under Backup to the Archives and Restore page to view the backup archives of all the users. You can also view the archives when you click on the usage stats on the dashboard. From the Archives and Restore page, you can click on any user or search for a user to view the backup archives for the user categorized by apps, preview emails, restore emails or files either back to the user or for any other user with sharing permissions and folder structure intact if needed. You can also view archives for groups. In Microsoft 365, SharePoint sites and Team sites archives are not associated with a single user and are available under a separate tab. In addition to restore, you can also export emails or files from your archives. In fact, emails can be exported in PST format for easy access using email clients. If you have any trouble finding the information you are looking to restore or export, we have advanced search options that will help you locate documents, files, and emails based on multiple search criteria. To help you deal with ransomware and data corruption, we have a point-in-time restore feature for Drive and OneDrive. This feature will allow you to pick a previous version of your archives and restore the version intact. With SysCloud, you have the option to run automated backup cycles once or 3 times a day. We also have a backup on-demand option in case you want to back up at a particular time. SysCloud Backup app has several features to make it easy for administrators to manage backup and handle requests for restores. Administrators can set up multiple backup admin roles with granular controls on access rights, and also turn on self-service restore options for end users in the domain. Now let's go through the Safety, Security, and Compliance service. The first step to using this service is to start a scan of your domain. You can configure the domains and the G Suite or Office 365 apps you want to scan. In addition, you can choose to include the policies that you want to scan for. The Safety, Security, and Compliance service can actively monitor a wide variety of safety and security threats in your domain. This includes ransomware, phishing, compliance, data loss, third-party apps installation, malicious or undesirable sites, and life threats such as cyberbullying, self-harm, and hate speech. Once the scan is complete, all the threats and violations are shown in the Threat Center. Every threat card has drill-down options to view the details of the threats or violations. You have complete control on what types of threats you want to monitor for different groups of users in your organization. In addition to using pre-built policy templates, you have the option to completely customize every policy you want to use. Customization options include defining the users or groups of users who will be monitored for policy violations, the apps to be monitored, any document types, exclusions, sharing conditions, app categories to be blocked, sites and site categories to be blocked, post-violation actions, and notifications. These controls will vary depending on the policy you are creating. In addition to the threat card, administrators can review policy violations in detail. To view the violations for the various threat types, navigate to the Violations page from the Safety, Security, and Compliance menu on the header. The navigation pane on the left allows you to view in-depth violation details for every threat category. The violation page for every threat category lists the usernames, violation details, and threat-specific insights. In addition, administrators can view automated actions triggered by the respective policy setting, with the flexibility to take additional manual action for each or all violations in bulk. There is even an option to mark a violation as a false positive. Administrators can view in-depth reports on sharing patterns, ransomware threats, users, apps installed, emails, sites, and documents. All administrator actions are available for review in the action report. SysCloud also summarizes the profile of all users in the domain in the form of a digital citizenship score. To view the digital citizenship score of a user, you can navigate to the global search button in the Threat Center and search for the user to view their activities, such as policy violations, app installation, and their overall digital citizenship score. SysCloud gives administrators tremendous flexibility in adding any number of admin roles. Every admin role can be assigned privileges to create or edit policies, view reports, and take actions on violations. Admin roles can be configured for specific sets of users, domains, and policies. Now, let's move on to the encryption service. The encryption service is available for encrypting Google Drive files. Once you have set up encryption for your domains and users, you will be able to view the control center, where you have a basic overview of the total number of users on the domain, number of users who have encryption turned on, and the number of users who have encryption turned off. Under the Manage Encryption tab, administrators can easily encrypt or decrypt files individually, or in bulk, or reset passwords for encrypted files. There is an advanced filter option to easily locate files based on encryption status, file name, and file owner. Once you have enabled encryption for users and files, you can see the status of all admin actions in the action report. To view the encryption installation status of your domain, simply navigate to the Manage Installations tab, where you can also add a new domain by clicking the New Domain tab and following on-screen instructions. You can use the Manage Domains and Users screen to enable or disable the encryption for a particular user, a set of users in org units, or all the users. Under Manage Notifications, you can choose who to notify after encryption is enabled. The notifications can be sent via email either to the collaborators or the owner or both, as per your requirement. In the email alert template, we help you send welcome emails to the users after encryption. There is a mail template which you can modify and choose to send as you like. Document owners in your domain for whom encryption is enabled by the administrator can encrypt documents in their drive by right-clicking on the file or folder and selecting the encryption option from the menu. They can then add a password for the encrypted file. Collaborators will be notified based on the administrator's settings. Document owners are not required to type the password to access encrypted files. That summarizes all 3 services we offer via the SysCloud app. If you have questions or need help with SysCloud, contact us via our website.